So here I am with the Duromax hybrid. A recap of what I've done. I've opened box, I assembled it in my previous videos, and I powered it with propane. This unit here has been sitting over 6 months. Um, 6 months ago, I started it up and ran it for 10 minutes, made sure it still generated power, made sure the battery on the electric start still gave a good charge, and still started the unit. Today I'm just gonna crank it up and run it for 20 to 30 minutes, investigate what the oil breakdown is like, connect the load, and hopefully it starts. I just want to test the theory that every 6 months the oil should be changed regardless if you use it or not. I know that is the case and should be the case, and it's in the owner's manual or the owner's instructions for this unit, but I feel the need should not be if you do not use it. I know oil break down over time, but running synthetic through the unit, benzo synthetic, I think I could get a year without changing the oil, and that's 2 startups every 6 months. 2 startups, then change the oil. Oil doesn't look bad, I'm not going to change it. In the event that I need it to use the unit, I probably start it, use it, and immediately change the oil thereafter. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect the red battery terminal. I always disconnect it for storage, just in case something sparks one of the connectors. Second thing I'm going to do is locate my key. Hopefully it saved the charge throughout the 6 months it's been in storage. Second thing I'm going to do is crank open the valve for the propane. This is a Blue Rhino reloadable. Before I crank it on, I'm gonna check the valve and the choke. The fuel valve is always going to be on off, so I would turn that to the off position. The choke, I'm going to close the choke. There's no need for me to open the filter. This unit ran under an hour of its total life. I don't use any gasoline because clean burning propane is my method of use. I will use gas in an event that I need it, but for long-term storage and preserving the fuel lines, I only use propane. Let's go ahead and start. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the key in the ignition, and I'm going to turn the unit to on position. If I had loads connected, anything that's into the outlet that's considered a load, I would turn off the circuit breaker. But in this case, I really don't need to, but I will just for safety reasons. So the circuit breaker is off. I'm set for 120. This unit can push out 230 or 120 AC. Here's my voltmeter, and I'll go ahead and try to give it a crank. The reason why that just failed, I did not even prime, and you already heard it try to start, which is pretty good. So I prime it twice. The prime is on the back end side. I would turn the camera around to show you. Actually, I'm going to show you. So the prime is here. I'll give this a few push. So I primed it 3 times, and hopefully we get a start. Here's your fuel valve, always off when you're using propane. And here is your choke. until I put a load on, I keep the choke closed. So I've primed the unit, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to start it again. I'll prime it one more time. I'll open up the choke. As you see, the unit is generating about 100 volts and climbing. Because I haven't changed the oil, I'm going to shut the unit down and check the oil to make sure that the levels are right. Here's the oil dip switch. What I'll do is wipe it off. And I'll inspect it for breakdown, consistency, viscosity. I'll put it back in. The level is good. This is still considered a cold engine, so I just wanted to make sure that we had oil and that the oil looked well. So what I'll do is turn the engine back on and start it. Give it a prime. What I'll do is let it run for a while to warm up, and I'll slowly close the choke. So the unit's been running for about 10 minutes now. My unit won't start with the choke closed. It only starts with the open, and it runs with open. Shuts off with closed. Kind of backwards to me, but now I'm gonna find a load for it. I think I'm gonna hook up a vacuum, and I'm gonna show you how it performs under a load.